What's up, meatbags? I am the often imitated, never duplicated Tony TGD, and today we're going to be talking about Taito Milestones. I'm going to give you a review of the game, but before we get into that, I want you to like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. It makes me feel so good when you guys do that. Now, full disclosure, I was given a review copy from Inen of Taito Milestones on Nintendo Switch, so I did get this free. For review purposes. So we're going to take a look at the trailer while I'm talking. That way it gives you a little something to look at. You guys don't just want to look at my beautiful avatar. But Inen is the publisher, Taito developer, obviously. Now it retails for $39.99. You get 10 games. You get Kicks, a 1981 puzzle game. You draw lines, try to make boxes to keep the kicks away. It's a very fun game. I enjoyed it. I never played it before. First time playing it, I enjoyed it. Really good. You also get Space Seeker, another 1981 game. This is a shooting game. It has a weird sort of almost like a board game type feel to it, because you got to move around and you get different levels depending on if you land on a ship or if you land on a base. You get a side scroller, or you get like a Betrix type game. Alpine ski, a skiing game, pretty fun. Wasn't that great. Didn't hold my attention that long, but I mean, it was pretty fun. Frontline is a 1982 running gun game. Not very good. Very bland. Very bad. Wild Western is a 1982 game. Shooting, you ride a horse, you try to stop bandits from getting onto a train and looting a train. Again, not very fun. Sounds like it would be fun, but in practice, not very fun. Jack and Pop, 1983 platformer. Almost the predecessor of Bubble Bobble, has a lot of the same characters. It was okay, not great, not bad, just okay. Elevator Action, 1983 action game. Probably heard about this one before. You ride an elevator down from the from the penthouse all the way down to the ground level, stopping off in red doors, getting the secret files along the way, fighting off spies, shooting them. Basic game. Again, not great. Good at the time. Not so good nowadays. It's okay. Fairyland Story is a 1985 platformer / puzzler. Pretty decent. There's a few times when I got stuck in a map because the way it is, you can't make a certain jump. You're supposed to do things in a certain order, and if you don't do it, then you kind of get stuck a little. But the game does have a certain feature where if there's only one enemy left, after a certain amount of time, the enemy gets killed off and pass to the next level. It's more about trying to get a high score, because you get a higher score by dropping enemies onto other enemies rather than just killing them outright. So it's a little tricky. Halley's Comet is a 1986 shooter. Very good game. Held my attention. Wanted to play more. Wanted to get that high score. Ninja Warriors is 1987 action game, side-scrolling, beat 'em up. It's pretty decent. Doesn't hold up well. The SNES version, SNES version was a lot better. The re-release, even better. So that would be the version I would play if I was going to play the Ninja Warriors. Now you get these 10 games, like I said, it is $39.99. 6 of these games are available right now in the Nintendo Switch shop for $6.99. I believe, or is it? No, $7.99. For $7.99, 6 of these games are available in the Nintendo eShop. You got Alpine Ski, Kicks, Wild Western, Fairyland Story, Halley's Comet, Ninja Warrior, Space Seeker, Jack and Pop, Elevator Action, and the other one it escapes me at the moment, are not available. Now, Elevator Action was available previously. It has been taken down from the Nintendo Switch shop. I'm not exactly sure why. Uh, the ones that are available in the Switch shop, they're being published by Hamster as opposed to Inin, so it could be a matter of licensing where Hamster was only allowed to publish them and put them out for so long before they had to take them down, and now the rights have gone to Inin, who is doing the compilation. So, if you don't get these individually or in the compilation going forward might be your only way. So Space Seeker, Frontline, Jack and Pop, Elevator Action, not available. The other 6 are available, $7.99 each. That said, for the price of admission, $39.99, I can't recommend this. I really can't. There's nothing there to grab you. There's no game that you have to get. There's no must-have on this compilation. All these games were available at one time on the other Taito compilations for the PlayStation, Xbox. These games have been re-released multiple times on multiple platforms in collections that were a lot cheaper and featured a lot more games. This 10 games, $40. It's not even the best games from Taito. You don't get Bubble Bobble, which is probably my favorite Taito game. You don't get the Rainbow Islands. There's a lot of games that you just don't get. You just don't get those really classic Taito games. These particular ones, while some of them are okay, like I said, most of them are not that great. So I really wouldn't recommend anyone buying these if you don't already have them. If you're into these type of games, you probably have bought them already, whether it's in the other compilations or just individually in the Arcade Archives series. Again, there's nothing extra on this compilation. There's no gallery. There's no developer interviews. No dev documents. No insight. No reason for you to get this. They don't even tell you why these particular 10 games were picked and considered milestones, quote unquote. There's nothing there. It's just 10 games slapped together in this compilation, $40. Like I said, for me, not worth the price of admission. If you've never played these games, if you're interested in, I guess, 5 of them, if you're interested in 5 of these games and you're considering getting 5 of these that are available for $7.99 each individually, you might as well just get the compilation at that point because it's the same price, and you get the other 5 included. But if you only wanted one of these, you're better off just getting it. If you want one of the 4 that are not available, chances are if you wait, the other 4 will probably be available sometime in the future. But like I said, there's nothing here. There's no, first time released type game. There's nothing extra, no bonuses. There is online high score. I'm not sure how many people are actually going to be playing these for that to be a big deal. So really that's it. These games are what they are. They're classic arcade games. If you're interested in them, you've probably played them before. If you're not interested in them or if you've never seen them before, like I said, there's nothing here for you. There's nothing to draw you in. The games do look good. They run from a technical standpoint. Everything is as it should be. Had no issues there. But like I said, for the value, it's just not there. These games are not worth $40. Can't recommend it. But that's all I got to say about that. You know how we do it on this channel. Love, peace, booty grease. We out this bitch.